Back in the lab with Kate Martin, one of the newest members of the Golden State Valkyrie, and now repping my hometown state. Start the morning off with some competitive sparring, working on our change of pace, level direction, trying to tap each other's elbow. This is an awesome way to get warmed up.
Remember Kate Martin, the Iowa legend who had limited court time with the Las Vegas Aces? Well, she's ready to surprise the basketball world, making an incredible leap from bench warmer to potential star. Martin's transformation with the Golden State Valkyries is truly remarkable.
Then, continuing with that competition, we chased after some tennis balls, but this time with a curved run around the arc. Yes, I had to hop in the mix, because what's competition without someone else to compete against?
In this exclusive footage, we take you behind the scenes of Kate Martin's intense off-season training right after her move to San Francisco. You won't believe the incredible drill she's mastering to elevate her game with her trainer. Curious to see how Caitlin Clark's close friend is gearing up to make waves in the WNBA. By the end of this video, you'll hear Kate share her thoughts on her new role and get a glimpse of what her coach really thinks about the Golden State Valkyries. Kate, are you ready? Let's dive in.
Back with the legend herself, Kate Martin. Started off with some ball handling and some lateral change of direction with the frisbee, and then introduced some competitive balloon change of direction. Balloons are absolutely great. You get really competitive, you try really hard, the balloon moves, so it makes the movement really variable, and it trains exactly what we want.
Kate Martin's rookie season with the Las Vegas Aces was an emotional roller coaster. Being selected in the second round of the draft was a dream come true for Kate. She was ecstatic. Initially attending draft night to support her best friend, Caitlin Clark, Kate never imagined she'd hear her own name called. The opportunity to play alongside some of the biggest stars in women's basketball was surreal. The future looked promising, and Kate was determined to leave her mark on the WNBA.
Looking at the mock drafts online and just seeing, if my name was in the conversation at all. And I didn't have an agent at the time, so I was kind of in the dark. And I was just talking to my coaches at Iowa, asking, have you heard anything, what's going on?
As the season progressed, things didn't quite go as planned for Kate. Early on, she carved out a solid role off the bench, earning respectable minutes and often hitting double digits in playing time during the first half of the season. Fans began to take notice, and her teammates affectionately nicknamed her Money Martin for always being in the right place at the right time. However, as the weeks passed, Kate's playing time began to decline. What started as a promising rookie campaign slowly turned into a frustrating experience. In the latter half of the season, her minutes dwindled significantly. Some games she barely logged 5 minutes on the court, and in the most disheartening stretch, she didn't play at all in 5 games.
I know a lot of fans online just wanted to see her away from the Aces because they don't really like the Aces. Just when you're looking at the playing time and the personnel on that team and the role that Kate Martin had and where she fell in the pecking order, it's a hard sell.
Picture this. You're a rookie on a championship caliber team surrounded by seasoned veterans. Every day, you're putting in the work, grinding in practice, showing hustle, and proving your dedication. Your teammates praise your work ethic and how seamlessly you fit in with the group. But when game time arrives, you're stuck on the bench, watching as others seize the spotlight while your chance to shine slips further away.
I feel sad that Kate Martin also hasn't gotten as much playing time the second half of the season. I feel like she deserves more, or maybe she deserves a different team.
But here's where it gets interesting. Despite the lack of playing time, Kate never lost her drive. She pushed herself harder than ever in practice, earning the respect of her teammates and coaches with her unwavering determination. It was clear to everyone around her that Kate possessed untapped potential, just waiting for the right opportunity to be unleashed.
Moving on to the Las Vegas Aces, another big storyline in this draft was that Kate Martin was drafted to the Golden State Valkyries.
Then came the expansion draft, bringing with it a golden opportunity for Kate Martin. The Golden State Valkyries saw what the Aces couldn't, a hardworking, talented player ready to take on a bigger role. Suddenly, Kate's mindset shifted. She was no longer just a role player on a stacked team. Now, she had the chance to become a star in her own right. As Kate prepares for this exciting new chapter with the Valkyries, one thing is certain. She's not taking this opportunity lightly. The benchwarmer days are behind her, and a new, determined Kate Martin is ready to take the WNBA by storm. Are you ready to see what she can do when given the chance to shine?
We did some sprint accelerations with the Frisbee. Off-season is long and training can get redundant, so playing games like this keeps things fresh, fun, and engaging. Then we did some more traditional skill work, working on a step back and shooting off the move before getting into some competitive one-on-one. We were working on expanding our scoring package.
You might think you know what it takes to become a WNBA star. Think again. Kate Martin's off-season training regimen is redefining what it means to prepare for greatness. Get ready to witness the science, grit, and innovation behind her remarkable transformation. Are you ready to see what it truly takes to elevate to the next level?
Another awesome but intense training day with Kate Martin. So we start off in the morning with some ball handling, working on rhythm, footwork, and timing. When you work on a lot of these drills, it's not just about doing the move correctly, but it's about feeling the movement. We often do the drill, film the drill, review the drill, and make sure we're all on the same page as how the drill should be done.
When Kate arrived in San Francisco, she was determined to prove herself. No more sitting on the bench, no more watching from the sidelines. This was her moment to show the world what she could do by completely overhauling her game. It wasn't going to be easy. Enter Maxwell Sharo, Kate's trainer and the mastermind behind her intense off-season program. Sharo's philosophy was all about no wasted time, staying focused, and adopting a mindset of continuous learning and improvement. Kate embraced this philosophy wholeheartedly.
Where we got into the basement and did some heavy bag contact prep, some heavy lifting with the squat bar. We like to use specialty equipment to make these lifts a little bit more comfortable, allowing us to go heavier. Then we just did explosive jump work, measuring the velocities of each jump, monitoring our fatigue, moving fast to complement our heavier previous squat work.
Let's break down some of the crazy drills Kate has been doing. First up, the balloon drill. Imagine Kate in the gym, tapping a balloon while twisting and turning her body. It might sound simple, but it's far from it. This drill is all about enhancing coordination and body control. Sharo explains that it introduces variability and movement, which are essential for developing skills that translate directly to on-court performance. But that's just the beginning. Kate isn't just working on her finesse. She's also building raw power.
Then in the weight room, we got after it with some power work, doing some trap bars, shrug pulls, working on being explosive through a vertical pattern, and worked on some upper body strengthening before calling it a day.
Heavy lifting and explosive jump training are now staples in Kate's routine. We're talking about trap bar shrugs and heady squats that would make even seasoned weightlifters break a sweat. Why? Because Sharo understands that expressing strength explosively is crucial for game day performance. Now, let's talk about Kate's shooting. She's not just standing still and taking shots.
This really fun, competitive 2-cone shooting drill. So basically the 2 cones are set up a basketball in each one. You can run to either cone, grab it, shoot it, try and get a bucket, and go after the other one. Then some contested shooting and some more traditional skill work before heading to the weight room. Hey, yo, tough little step back, 3-pointer.
No, she's focusing on shooting off the move and contested shooting. These drills are specifically designed to refine her technique and enhance her ability to create space on the court. The results? Let's just say Kate's speed and precision have skyrocketed.
We did this super competitive chase shooting drill. You, the defender, and a cone, and it's up to you to get open and create some space and go get a bucket. Super happy with the speed she's moving on some of these shots, able to decelerate, control her body, quickly release that ball. Oh, go get a bucket. And yes, I had a hop in the mix too.
But here's where it gets really interesting. Remember how Kate struggled to find her place on the Aces stack roster? Those days are long gone. Coach Natalie Knotts of the Golden State Valkyries sees something special in Kate. She believes that with Kate's incredible work ethic, the sky's the limit. That's some high praise from a coach who's seen it all. If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Now, let's get back to the action.
We ended it with some intense jumping. We don't try and jump necessarily to dunk a basketball, even though Kate Martin got up on that rim 4 times in a row. We jump because it's a great way to build explosive legs. Then we went to the legendary basement sports science lab. We saved the heavy lifting for the end of the day. Yes, it's pretty intense. We got some heavy RDL work. Another amazing week of getting better in the books.
What's the payoff of all this hard work? Brace yourselves, because this is where things get wild. Remember that explosive jump training we talked about? Well, there's a video of Kate touching the rim not once, not twice, but 4 times in a row. That kind of vertical leap can completely transform a player's game. The anticipation is building. Fans, analysts, and even other players are starting to take notice. Everyone's wondering, how will Kate's off-season transformation translate to on-court performance? Will this be the breakout season we've all been waiting for as we count down the days to Kate's debut with the Valkyries? One thing's for sure, she's no longer the player who rode the bench in Las Vegas. This is a new Kate Martin, stronger, faster, more skilled, and ready to take on the WNBA.
Kate Martin is a fan favorite, and even though she didn't play too many minutes with the Aces last season, everyone loves Kate, and there was an uproar on Twitter when she got chosen by the Valkyries.
But here's the million-dollar question. How will all this intense training pay off when the bright lights are on and the game is on the line? Will Kate's balloon drills and heady squats translate into game-winning plays, or will the pressure of being a franchise cornerstone be too much to handle? One thing's for certain, Kate Martin is no longer content with being just another player on the roster. She's put in the work, pushed her limits, and completely transformed her game from the ground up. Now it's time to see if she can make the leap from bench warmer to basketball star. The stage is set, the training is done, and the WNBA is about to meet the new and improved Kate Martin. Are you ready for the show?
I am happy to see Kate go to Golden State, however, because she definitely needs to be a part of a growing team, maybe not an already established one. And there are so many great things about Kate's game, and it seems like she's just a hard worker at that, and she is willing to step into any role that she needs to play on whatever team that will be. So I think that she'll do great next season, hopefully get more minutes and start finding her own as a player in the WNBA.
Coach Nakasa is somebody you're going to want to run through a brick wall for. She's a truth teller. She's going to be honest with you, but she matches that with love and support 100%. So those are the kind of coaches that you just want to give your all for, and I'm super grateful that we got to build a relationship in Las Vegas, and we get to continue that in San Francisco. I'm really excited. This league is all about opportunity, and you just need one shot, right? And I am very thankful for the Aces and everything I got to learn there, but I'm really excited for this new beginning and to build something from the ground up here with the Valkyries.